Hey everybody, Craig here from CLP Bushcraft. I wanted to come to you to make this video to show you a couple of new pieces of kit that I got. Most of this is from FireBox stove. It's nothing new, but it's new to me and thought I'd make a video showing it and telling you what I think about it. And also another piece of kit that I got is from the Bushcraft Journal. It's an online magazine, the Bushcraft Journal magazine. And they sell actual journals. It's a leather bound journal with different pages, inserts in it that you can keep notes of and stuff like that. And I've been keeping an actual bushcraft journal, jotting down different things, animal tracks, tree identification, knot tying, that kind of thing. So stick with me and I'll show you all the new stuff that I got, and we'll brew up some coffee, which is a new coffee that I got in this new piece of kit from FireBox stove. See you in a minute. Okay everybody, I'm back, and in front of you is a zebra billy can, and it's nothing new. The zebra billies have been around for a while, and this is a 14 centimeter billy can. I've been wanting one for a while, just never have got one, and I bought this one from FireBox stove. One reason I got it from FireBox stove is because they put metal clips on the bell. They do away with the plastic clips and put the metal ones on it, so you ain't got to worry about it melting in the fire. So anyway, this is in a nylon pouch that is exclusive from FireBox, and what's neat about it is you use the actual bell of the zebra billy to tote it. But you got a little drawstring here to keep it tight, and take it out, and in the void here between the handle and the lid, they have a little pouch that comes with it, and you can keep stuff in this little pouch. And inside it, I got my little GSI coffee filter, my little alcohol stove. I'm gonna be using it today to brew up the coffee. This is a little pot lifter, little aluminum pot lifter that they have. Works really well on grabbing the side of the pot and being able to lift it out of the fire, and then just a lighter to light the alcohol stove. But the zebra billy, like I say, it's got the metal clips on it where you can lock the bell shut with it. And then inside it is a new coffee that I got, and this coffee is from Scablandsbushcraft. It's a bushcraft blend dark roast coffee. It's got with notes of wood smoke and cedar. I've brewed up several cups of coffee with this, and it is great. I really like it. And anybody that's on Instagram that follows anything with bushcraft knows Scablandsbushcraft. He's a well-known entity there in Instagram. He's got his own website. I'll put a link below for everything here, but especially this coffee. It's a whole bean coffee, and it is amazing. So let me put everything away, get everything set up, and I'm gonna brew a pot of coffee, and then I'll show you the other deal, the other little journal that I got, and we'll go over it. See you in a minute. So you see how the pot gripper works. You just stick it on like this and bring it straight off the fire. You can hold it, you can use it to pour, which I will in just a minute. I'm just gonna let it set for just a little bit and it'll be good to go. Put my flame out on my alcohol stove. All right, so now that it's set there for a little bit, take the lid off, use the pot gripper like so. Just grip it. And we'll be pouring it into my kuksa. It's my Soul of Siberia kuksa. Alrighty. Now let me sit down, start some coffee, or drinking some coffee, and I'll show you the journal. Alright, so the journal is a leather bound journal. It's pretty neat because it's got the little bungee cord deal here where you can keep it closed and tight. This is just a pencil that I got. Everything I've been putting in it using has been with pencil. So the way it works is it's got individual books, I guess you'd say. The first one here is graph, and then it's got blank pages, and then it's got lined pages. All right, so let me get it where you can see it here now. The first one that I started here is with the grid, and what I done here is I started making or drawing in animal tracks that's more common around my area here in East Texas. So I started researching and looking up the different animal tracks and then putting them in here and putting the size that they are and that kind of thing of different animal tracks that, like I say, is normally around here. And it helps too with my son who's over here. Most of the time I can identify them, but I get my son over here and it's fun. We like to go down to creek beds and that kind of thing and looking for tracks, and I show him, and then I'll show him, from my book, how it looks, and he can name them that way. Then I started different knots of tying, and then I went into traps, different primitive style traps, the figure 4 deadfall and Paiute deadfall, different, like the fishing snare, different snares that I've did. Then I started into tree identification, and which I'm pretty decent at, but so I have to do some research on some that I don't know. But these are normal native trees around, like I say, East Texas. But I've drew in different leaves, all the different oaks that's around. I put in descriptive information about the different tree, pine, different ones there. But this has been really, really fun to do. I've already ordered another deal of the graph paper because I've about got this one filled up. This didn't come with it, this little plastic deal. I wound up buying that on Amazon, and it fits perfect in there. This is just a Joe Robinette patch that I got. I keep one on my bag. It's Velcro. This one's not a Velcro patch, and I actually got this patch from Joe Robinette when he had his first website up where he was selling patches. I got it then before he closed that website down. Then in here is just this did come with it. It's little pockets where you can put stuff in it. These are just photocopies of my shelter that I put in here. This is just the plain paper, which you can just do sketches. I've just been doing fun sketches. I like to come over here. I've always loved to draw. So there I did, the scout patch, and then here I drew my my camp, or the shelter that's behind me. And then in this one, I keep just one of these little magnifying cards in here. It helps with lines and stuff like that, and plus if you're doing track identification, it helps with measuring too. This is a what I'm doing here is I'm writing down when I first got into building the shelter. I kind of writing down all my ideas of what I was thinking then, and the process that I went through on starting to build it. Sun's right glaring on me. Anyway, the process that I went through on starting everything, and I actually started a different shelter besides this one first, and then I tore it down and used majority of the log cement to make this one. But yeah, so I basically just kind of been keeping a chronological diary, I guess you'd say, of building the shelter, and thoughts I was thinking and stuff like that. And then once I get caught up on everything with that, then I'm just going to kind of jot down when I come over here on different things that I do, like building my table and different stuff like that I can have as a record to reflect on and look back on. So I really appreciate y'all watching this video. Like I say, it's nothing new. I mean, the stuff's been out for a while, but like I say, it's new to me, and the stuff works really good. And and on the Bushcraft Journal, don't expect to be able to go right to their website and order one. They only make a short number of them, and then they sell out pretty quick. And best thing to do is follow them on Instagram, or go to their website and subscribe to them. They'll send you an email and stuff like that of when these journals, when they come available. But they're really, really, really nice to have with you in the woods. So I appreciate y'all watching, and I'll try to get another video out as soon as I can. Y'all have a good one. Take care.